Never think and work in the same direction as your success. Dude, you got to work in opposites. It sounds so counterintuitive, doesn't it? So when it's good, work as if it's bad. Because if you don't, this is where you're going to start losing your momentum. Because you're getting good results, you start letting off the gas. You feel like that all of your hard work is finally paying off. It is. But a fatal mistake is thinking that it'll never be fully paid off. So all of the effort that you've put in, yes, you've reached that tipping point and you're starting to get the results of that. But the biggest error that salespeople make is once they start to see the results, they start easing back. Use the emotions that you have right now. You feel good. You look good. You're riding high. Your bank account is fat. Every single customer seems to be saying yes to you. I mean, you try not to sell them and they're buying from you. Good. Use those emotions, man, to actually increase the numbers, to actually increase your territory, to actually take more risk. Right now, because things are good, dude, you're playing with house money. You've far exceeded what you need to make. You far exceeded what your initial goal was. Good. It's house money. And the worst thing you can do is to say, I'm good, and then just ease up. No, I'm bad. Zero it out. Let's take some more risk. Let's go, because even if you take a loss, it's not really a loss because you're so far out in front of the lead. This is how rich people become wealthy. They become wealthy because in bad times, they seize those bad times and it amplifies where everybody else is batting down the hatches. They actually increase their pace. They actually increase their offers. They actually increase their buying. And they're shelling money out where everybody else is trying to preserve money. They're actually pouring more money out because this is when it's cheapest. This is where you take a wealthy person's mentality. When it's bad, you actually pour out the effort. You actually take more risk. You actually grab other salespeople's leads. Hey, give them to me. You actually go in on their deals. You call their customers. You do whatever it takes. It's all house money. And you're going to find, man, that when you're not playing to lose and you're just taking all the risk because you have nothing but plus side from this, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Dude, when I would go in on other salespeople's deals, it didn't matter to me. I had no emotional investment to it. So that salesperson was trying to dearly hold on to not losing a deal because they needed it to pay their rent money. And they would call me in. I would go in there and I would make the deal because I would say things that they were too afraid to say because they thought they were going to lose the sale. And I went in there just to make the sale. I was damn sure determined. And if it didn't, boom, I was on to the next deal. And it's a funny thing, man. When you go in there like that, customers sense that, man. And customers they gravitate toward that because they don't feel like that you have nothing to hide, that you're just playing all out. And that authenticity and the fact that you're not holding in anything. And when they say something he's not telling me. What I'm not telling you for the low-hanging salesperson is, I don't know how I'm gonna pay my rent. I need them to help me out, man. Help a fella out and buy from me. No, I go in there, let's do it. What are we talking about? Wait for what? What's gonna happen? I won't wait till after the election. For what? We still got to, everything still has to go on. When it's good, work as if it's bad. Now, when it's bad, dude, you got to work as if it's good. This is why most people don't make it in sales. They don't make it in sales because they equate bad moments with being a bad person. Look, if you know it's impossible to go undefeated in life, then why do you think for 1 minute that you're going to stay defeated? You're not, unless you do things to make it so. And really, what you do is you just intensify the whole thing. Bad moments are just a point on the map. That's all it is. It's just a signal. It's a signal that you've lost momentum. It's a signal telling you. And if you're honest and you really say, fuck, yeah, you're right, it's a signal saying that all of those good days, you didn't work as if it's bad. Sorry, you've lost the momentum. And now you're going to have to work 3-1, 5-1, 10-1. You're going to have to put 10 times the effort to get one piece, morsel of some sort of good favor. And then this is when sales starts fucking with you because you think, okay, man, I'm doing everything I can. I'm doing everything right. And you think sales kind of smiles on you and says, okay, yeah, you're doing, and the customer says yes. And then sales fucks with you and says, nah, we changed our minds. You're like, what? I can't. It's just a bad moment, man. You've just lost the momentum. It's just a bad moment. It's a point on the map. So when it's bad, work as if it's good. You just got to continue on. When things are bad, sometimes it's a signal, man, that your game is lame. It is. So all of these products that you should have been learning for a long time, should have been learning them. The buyer tendencies, the technologies, the way people are doing business with you have all changed, but you haven't. Dude, if you're using your old skills, I've been selling for 24 years. I can't use those skills that I used back in 1998. There's no fucking way. It wouldn't even work. But the 1998 skills will get me to a certain point, and then I have to be willing to exchange those skills for a new set of skills. That's what pros do, man. They don't hold on to the only skill set they have. They continue to change their game. Athletes do this as their game matures, as their body ages, they have to make the necessary adjustments and they have to adjust their game, but they still end up in the Hall of Fame. The reason being is because they evolve. And the reason being that you're in the Hall of Shame is because you're not evolving your game. Dude, you got to evolve your game. So that means that you've got to be willing to suck again. You've got to be willing to go back to rookie ways. You've got to look stupid in front of your peers where your peers say, dude, what is going on? Why are you doing that? You do it because you're taking on a new set of skills. When you do this and you're evolving your game, the losses that you incur are not going to stay that way. Actually, your experience is going to catch up once you get familiar with this new set of skills, once you've evolved. And then it becomes an amplification because taking all your old experience and all of your old school skills, and then they match it with the new one, boom, you got even a bigger bag of skills. Bad results are a state of the moment. Don't let it be a state of mind. The way out of your slump, when it's bad, work as if it's good, is action cures all. You just take action. This is when you actually increase your intensity. This is when you actually increase the customers that you're working with. And dude, you got to cap it off, man. Your deals are not related. Your customers are not related. So stop taking one bad moment into the next. Why act the way that you don't want? Don't take one bad moment and roll it into the next, man. Carry the lessons over from the previous deal. Even if it was no sale, even if you didn't make a sale, you spent hours, take the lessons from that. Carry those over. Don't carry the emotions over. Don't personalize it. Don't think that it's permanent. Don't think that it's pervasive. Boom, go on to the next deal. So increase your intensity. Your mind is going to tell you, look, batten down the hatches, be selective, make sure you get the money ball, only look for the money customer, the lay down. Don't do any of that. Grab them all, stay later, come in earlier. You got to get outside of the norm. The norm is what's killing you right now, man. Get outside, go get more. Take more phone calls. Dude, it's batting practice. Here's the way I like to look at it. When you are losing, what better time to take a risk anyway? Because it's all a L anyway. I'm at a 0-25 streak anyway. What's another 0-26? I'm already losing anyway. You have that mentality to push you forward. You just don't let your emotions match that 0-25. So I'm going to take the risk because I'm an 0-26 streak. All right. But when I talk to that customer, I'm 26-0. It's opposites. I'm going to talk to them. Customers don't want to deal with a goose egg salesperson. They don't want to deal with a loser. Stop acting like a loser, man. You're not. Remember, it's just a moment. You got to get the momentum back. That's exactly what that is. When you're on a losing streak, you must be willing to go out there and incur more losses. Be a willing loser. Not that you want to stay that way, but you've got to be willing to. That's what happens. See, people aren't willing to continue to lose. They're like, I don't want this. No, but you can be willing. You're willing to take more risk. You're willing to work with more customers, and you're willing to go through because you realize the only way to start winning again is be willing to lose. Keep it simple. Never settle. Keep selling. Stay in the sales life.